Immortal, Sons of Northern Darkness. On this album, Immortal sharpen their black metal scythes for a black thrash attack. And we're the ones who reap the benefits. One more, Mrs. Orr.
Wait a moment. Bluebird.
Oh yeah, Bluebird.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? It's okay, Mrs. Orr. No problem.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay. No problem.
Yeah. Cinema. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.
Oh, it's so hot, Mr. Zor.
GoPro, stop.
GoPro, stop recording. Christ Agony, Moonlight, Act 3. Such an underrated band. Around Christmas time last year, last Christmas I had a little bit too much to drink, so I started a Facebook thread on Facebook to try and boost Christ Agony to a Christmas #1. I tagged them in the thread and I messaged them personally to report on my progress and to ask them why, no, not even why, how it was that they're not bigger than you two. They did not reply. Still, 35 on the list, so
it's
no
at
hard
39,
feelings.
you complete cunt.
GoPro, stop recording.
Okay.
Oh.
At 38, Melechesh, Sphynx. On reflection, I do think this album has been placed a bit too high on this list. That's probably because I was a bit too high when I compiled this list. This LP may be too high, but these Middle Eastern Black and Death jams taste great when you're baked. So, do that. And then, kill yourself.
ColdWorld. A damn near perfect slice of depressive black metal. Tracks like This Empty Life and Suicide are guaranteed to put you in a bad place. I keep you there for the duration. If you are thinking about suicide, first of all, seriously, no joke, don't do it. Then maybe consider listening to this EP. It might be reassuring to know that there are people out there who have it worse than you.
Survive through, but as with all challenging experiences, you'll come out of it stronger, happy to be alive, and very grateful not to be the man behind the mic.
Rotting Christ, a dead poem. I think this is one of those very, very, very few black metal albums that could have somehow penetrated the mainstream. First of all, it's barely a black metal album. It's more of a blackened gothic rock album. This album is well produced, widescreen, anthemic heavy metal, full of tons of great songs, from the surging Full Colour Is the Night to the classic rock infused Out of Spirits to the
Oh my god, I can't believe what a cunt you are. What are you doing wearing those sunglasses? You look like such a twat. No, you're doing it again. I can't believe what a bellend you are.
Peste Noire, Folkfuck Folie. A small venue that stinks of smoke and piss. A sticky pit crowded with sweating leather, shaved heads, and angry faces.
Hi everybody, just thought I'd pop Black Metal 4 on pause for a bit so we could have a little bit of a chat about Peste Noire. Some people have accused Peste Noire of being NSBM, National Socialist Black Metal, mainly due to very confusing photos online, like this, and very interesting artwork, like this, and this. And then there's this very revealing interview with Famine in the militant zone. Let me just read you a small excerpt.
I said that Peste Noire was not National Socialist, but I never said that Peste Noire was anti-National Socialist. Peste Noire does not speak of Adolf Hitler. That's all. If I were to say that Peste Noire does not deal with plants in its texts, would that mean that Peste Noire is against tulips and poppies?
Phew! What a relief. There was me thinking that the evidence was piling up that they were neo-Nazis, but no! It's clearly just a big old SJW witch hunt, isn't it? Huh. And there you see, unambiguously, he doesn't follow Hitler. Hitler is just like tulips and poppies. You see what he did there? I think that's a really excellent comparison. I love that comparison. Let's just all be very clear about this, okay? Hitler was down there with the very worst that humanity has to offer. There's no excusing him. A more awful, a more vile, a more evil human being, I think you'd be very hard-pressed to find. I think that arguably the only semi-redeeming quality of Hitler was the ideology. As ideologies go, National Socialism does seem pretty solid to me. Everything else about Hitler strikes me as deeply problematic. Anyway, if there's one figure from World War II that I admire, it isn't Hitler, but Winston Churchill's predecessor, British Prime Minister, Neville Chamberlain. Look at him there. Such poise and dignity, with that delightfully clipped and plummy English accent. And of course he's got those big, brown, beautiful eyes. You can really lose yourself in those eyes if you stare long enough. Believe me. I love his posture in this photo, so erect. Swaggering about in those tailor-made pinstripe trousers. Just oozes assertiveness and confidence to me. I'm sure he had a lovely big penis as well. You don't get to become Prime Minister of Great Britain and Northern Ireland with a 1-inch wonder. Look at him there, about to declare fucking war on fucking Germany, so fucking sexy. Like a tiger, ready to pounce on its prey, or a crocodile under the water, ready to strike at a defenseless pig drinking from the river. Yeah. You like that big black old school microphone, don't you? Right up your bumhole. it's such a strange thing. I mean, I'm not gay. I'm not gay at all, not even a little bit. But it's always been my dream to have rough, bareback sex with Neville Chamberlain. I really can't explain it. All I know is I'm not gay. Let's get back to the video, shall we?
Dirt under your nails and nasty, nasty riffs. Next is Sarcófago. Surely one of the most influential albums the genre has ever seen, and not just in terms of the music. Sarcófago defined the look, and when it came to blasphemy, was second to none. Sorry, no. Oh. No, baby, it's okay. Any album by Revenge, because if you can tell which Revenge song is on which Revenge album, I literally don't want to know you. And you thought Canada was all maple syrup, friendly policemen on horseback and Niagara Falls. Well, sorry about that, but no. If Revenge were a syrup, it'd be the oozy kind of syrupy blood that comes out of your head when you're hit in the head with a battle axe. Wouldn't be a friendly policeman on horseback, unfortunately, but a very bad, unprofessional one who turns up at parties, gropes women, and then confiscates drugs, only then to take them in plain sight. Anyone who stands up to him just gets headbutted. Not only that, but he really neglects his horse, not looking after his little horsey hooves and teeth, and also, even worse, subjecting him to perverse sexual acts which he then uploads to the internet. You want to stand up to him, but you know that he'd have no hesitation in killing you and making it look like an accident. Besides, he's so alpha, you kind of begrudgingly admire him. Sigh, Infidel Art. The second album from the mercurial Japanese group took everything that was great about their first album. Doomy, gothic, flamboyant, theatrical, black metal, and just doubled the drama.
At 30, Sabbat, The Dwelling. Over a single hour-long track, the old-school veterans deliver a masterclass in proggy proto-black and thrash, with churning riffs, acoustic passages, and tortured falsetto harmonies. It's campy and completely over the top. It's the kind of album Spinal Tap might make if they ever decided to go cult. But that's not to suggest The Dwelling is some kind of over-polished, self-indulgent folly. The production has a second-wave rawness, and the band's playing sounds loose and spontaneous throughout, their bellies full of black metal fire.
Anno, Nathrakh, Vanitas. Though they quickly moved on from the more straight-up industrial metal of their debut, Anno and Nathrakh have always maintained a light-devouring black hole at the centre of their sound. And on Vanitas, they deftly combine industrial metal with grindcore, Iron Maiden histrionics, and Evil Dead screams to create a sound that's both addictive and pulverizingly heavy. Mr. Zor, the pig whisperer. Oh, no way. The pig's asleep. Just when you thought there was nothing else Mr. Zor could do, he puts a pig.
Satan's almighty penis into the cunt of chaos. I really love Satan's almighty penis. Raw, heavy, hard. It's long but not too long. It says just the right length actually. Satan's almighty penis really swings. I'm seriously feeling Satan's almighty penis. I got more of those.
The pig awakens. Tormentor, Anno Domini. This is in one of those very few albums actually that's in a sort of unique position, I guess because of the date it was released, that kind of rides the old school wave and the more frostbitten Scandinavian wave at the same time, like a really good surfer. But this isn't just one of those, oh, I can see what they did there, interesting, early influential albums. Anno Domini actually rocks too. You can almost dance to it. Oh my god, that's a big leech. Sigh. Scenes from hell. Sigh have been professional outliers for their whole career. They've dabbled in doom, power metal, Beatles-esque melodies, and vibrant psychedelia. Here, they throw you full on into the black metal bull pit with Latino horns, gratuitous sax, and Santana guitars. Ah! Leech! Leo! Okay. Okay. Let's get that leech fucking out of... Oh, it's right under my armpit. Oh, that's so gross. He really likes it there. It's bizarre!
At 25, Gorgoroth, Antichrist. Unlike so many of their white noise-drenched peers, Gorgoroth actually wrote legitimate songs and, more shocking still, sounded like they might even be enjoying themselves. Make no mistake, this is still very uncompromising stuff, but the band has an authentic rock and roll energy that's truly infectious, and Possessed by Satan is such a sick tune. The best way to appreciate this track is from that bonkers live in Krakow gig, where they had flaming torches, sheep heads on sticks, and naked people being crucified on stage. They really went the extra mile for their fans with that stage set. Anyway, Gorgoroth are just a great band regardless of genre. They just happen to be a black metal band. And Antichrist is a great 25-minute showcase for what makes them great.
Gross.
Darkestra, Sary Oy. If you have any friends who tell you that black metal is just, horrible white noise made by, angry Scandinavian men, then you can play them this. Angry female-fronted pagan folk prog epic from Kyrgyzstan. The only country in the world that can boast having radioactive underwear on its flag. Another frickin' leech. There's the culprit down there, squelching off. Oh, gross.
I have many dreams, but this one is the most significant. I was walking through the field, and all of a sudden I can see the falling star. So I went to the star, and when I approached it, took me right to the space. And then the god approached me. We were talking, and then I was thinking I should ask him something, and ask him, God, what is our universe? What is our earth? And he showed me, and he told me, look, there is a chessboard, and our universe and our earth, your life, it's a chessboard. You have to play.
At 22, Windir, Arntor. This really is epic, numbers all go to 11 black and pagan folk. Melodic and catchy as fuck, each track is ascending higher and higher, as if you're the lone mountain warrior living in that delightfully rustic looking hut on the cover. No need to climb that mountain anyway. Just kick back with a gourd of fermented goat's piss and your fur cap woven together from badger pubes, and just knock one out while taking in the mountain scenery. Just have a bloody good wank. When I look at this artwork, it reminds me of earlier this year when I was driving up to the Alps and I got incredibly car sick and vomited all over my body and my leather jacket. That's what happens when you combine a full English breakfast of Wetherspoons with windy mountain roads. For those not familiar with UK culture, Wetherspoons is a franchise that buys up old buildings across Britain and turns them into soulless chain pubs. It's essentially heritage building rape, but the breakfast more than makes up for that. That breakfast is so good, especially the black pudding, which is a sausage made from the congealed blood of a pig. It's metal as fuck, and black pudding is the black metal of English breakfast. And don't forget, an animal had to be enslaved and tortured to provide you with that meal. It's funny to think that in a very real sense, every time we eat meat, we're complicit in the needless suffering and death of innocent sentient life. It's so metal. In fact, it's pigs that suffer the most because, as well as having an acute sense of smell, they're highly intelligent, and the scent of blood from the other pigs being led to the slaughter causes them to anticipate their own death and induces a panic, piling suffering on top of suffering. My beloved grandfather told me that, about the misery of the pigs. He's dead now, but he told me that while he was alive. This album is really good. Not as good as a Wetherspoon's Breakfast, but still very good. And to be honest, it's not really fair to compare pagan black metal to Wetherspoon's. They're too different.
ရှစ်ကိုရှင်လည်းပြန်ကြည့်စားပါအောင်လေတိတ်ပင်ပန်းနေပြီစိတ်တွေလည်းလေးနေပြီဟိုကလှုပ်လိုက်တရားလှုပ်လိုက်နေဘာအတွက်လဲဘာလို့များဒီလောက်ကြီးပင်ပန်းခံနေရတာလဲစဉ်းစားနေလိုက်တာတွေးဝေနေလိုက်တာစိတ်တွေငြိမ်ငြိမ်ထားစမှာဒါမှငြိမ်ချမ်းမှုရှာတွေ့မှာပေါ့ကွယ်စိတ်တွေငြိမ်သွားရင်ကဘာကြီးတစ်ခုလုံးကိုရှင်ပိုင်သွားပြီစိတ်တွေငြိမ်သွားရင်သခင်ကြီးရှိရှိမှပေါ်လာလိမ့်မယ်ကျမကိုကြည်စမ်းရှင်ပါမြင်လဲပါမြင်လဲပြောစမ်းပါလားရှင်းနေတဲ့တို့ကြည့်အောင်ရှင်ပါမြင်လဲ
I don't know
ရှင်မသိဘူးအေးလေဘယ်သိမှလဲစိတ်တွေရှုံးနေတာကိုရှင်းလက်တွေပေးစမ်းပါကဲအာယုံစိုက်ကြည့်တေချာကြည့်လက်တွေဆိုတာတူတူပဲမဟုတ်လားအရွယ်မတူဘူးအယောင်မတူဘူးဆိုပေမဲ့လက်တွေကတူတူပဲလေကျမတို့တွေအားလုံးတူတူပဲကျမကရှင်ပဲရှင်ကကျမပဲကျမတို့ကြားထဲမှာဘာမှမရှိဘူးဘာမှမရှိဘူးကျမတို့နှစ်ယောက်ကြားထဲမှာကဘာကြီးမှာလူသားတွေကြားထဲမှာကဘာကြီးဘောကတက်ရှိတွေကြားထဲမှာစัจ java လာကြီးတစ်ခုလုံးမှာရှိတဲ့တက်ရှိတွေအားလုံးကြားထဲမှာအတမ်တွေအားလုံး crescent တွေအားလုံးရှိနေပြီးသားရှိခဲ့ပြီးသားလာရှိလာမယ့်အရာတွေအားလုံးကြားထဲမှာဘာဆိုဘာမှမရှိဘူးအားလုံးကနိုးထဆန်ရှင်ကိုရှင်မြင်အောင်ကြည့်လိုက်စမ်းကျမပါလဲမြင်အောင်ကြည့်စမ်းနိုးထဆန်နိုးထဆန်ရှင်ကိုတခင်ကြီးစောင်းနေတခင်ကြီးကဒီမှာလေရှင်ကိုထဲမှာရှင်ကတခင်ကြီးကိုထဲမှာမျက်စိဖွင့်ကြည့်လိုက်စမ်းကြည့်လိုက်ကြည့်
I want wind to blow knee. I want wind to blow knee.
GoPro, stop recording!
I want wind to blow knee.
GoPro, stop recording! GoPro, stop recording!
I want wind to blow knee. 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 I want wind to blow knee.